line has died down, so we are walking straight in. Oh my goodness. I think we stumbled on something really good here. Seriously, the line proper was a 3-hour wait, and I think I got out of there in maybe an hour and a half.
Hello everyone, it's Tiffany with Thrifting Vegas. I shop at thrift stores, estate sales, garage sales, and discount stores for items I can resell for profit on online platforms like eBay, Poshmark, and OfferUp.
Will we find something you like? Come with me and let's go thrifting! This doesn't happen very often. Today I am at Craig and Revere for the opening of Goodwill's latest location, a brand new Goodwill. We're red carpeting it tonight from 5 to 7, and tomorrow is the grand opening at 9 a.m. Hopefully I'll be able to bring you footage from there too, and after that we'll head to Vintage Market Days at downtown Summerlin. Let's go in and see what's happening. Here we are, Goodwill's brand new location. It's Craig and Revere. It looks like it's going to be a really big one. We go up these steps. Let's see, where is the entrance? This is going to be epic. It's never as good as the opening day. They have perfect shelves, everything lined up. Let's go in and have a look. I'm seeing lots of familiar faces. It's going to be so exciting to chat with the managers and some of the staff. And I'm told that they have quite a delicious spread of food as well. The managers have been kind enough to let me have a walkabout and see what's on the shelves with nobody else here. Of course, I'm not allowed to buy anything, but let's look together. We've got kitchen-y bits in this aisle. Oh goodness, look at this rooster jug. That's fantastic. All sorts of serveware and pottery. It's all color-coded. As I said, there's nothing better than opening day. Everything's beautifully organized and stocked and stacked. As you can see, we've got electronics over here. Oh my goodness. It's not as big of a store as I thought it might be, but the shelves are definitely brimming and it's really beautifully organized. Here we are in the metals. Look at these frogs. Oh my goodness, that's so fun. Metals and candle holders. So many baskets. Here it's the gold section. We've got thinker, bookends, lots of candlesticks, gorgeous pieces. This shelf actually reminds me of the Broadacres Market. I always find brass there. There's a cloisonne style bowl. And these urchin wall hangings always do rather well. Of course, the true vintage ones do the best, but those are actually quite fabulous. One of my favorite aisles, vases, planters, and florals. Look at the organization here. I'm enjoying so much how everything is color-coded. Absolutely fantastic. That purple and gold vase is Murano, and I can't imagine I'll be lucky enough to get that. Things are going to look very, very different tomorrow. So my game plan here is to have a look at everything on the shelves and just make a few little mental notes of things that I would like to purchase given the chance. Now I know that it is a grand opening starting at 9 o'clock on a Friday morning. They are giving away $5 gift cards to the first 200 customers along with a Goodwill shopping bag, so that's exciting in itself. I'm predicting that the store will be absolutely crazy, and I'm probably not going to get much at all. Note to self, I'm in the bowls and dishes, and hidden in the middle is a piece of Austrian crystal from the 1960s. My goal is going to be to head over to this shelf tomorrow morning. There are so many incredible treasures here. We have laurel birch style cats, pottery, and even a Dalmatian puppy in a hat. Some lovely green depression glass, a Mexican pottery trinket box, Mickey Mouse there, vases and candle holders, and lots of figurines. I'm so curious, if you could pick anything from these shelves, what would it be? Do let me know in the comments. Well, I skipped over a lovely Gibson girl figurine, the perfect woman of the turn of the century. Make a mental note here. I guarantee these shelves aren't going to look like this tomorrow. Two things to show you. A lop-eared bunny. He is Quarry Critters, one of my favorite figurine brands. And up here is a crystal snail. We have been invited to Goodwill's back room to see how donations are taken in, processed, and put out on the floor for sale in just a matter of hours. Donations come in through the open door. They're sorted, priced, and put into baskets ready to be wheeled out onto the floor. Items are carefully sorted into 8 different categories. With such an abundance of donated items, Goodwill of Southern Nevada's stores are constantly processing, and they're able to restock their shelves multiple times a day. They move items between stores and even stock their clearance center, what we call the bins. The party's wrapping up and it's time to get a bite to eat. There's sliders, kebabs, cauliflower wings, dips and hummus, all kinds of delicious desserts on the table back there. Let's pop back and have a look. Cupcakes, bundt cakes, brownies and cheesecake. It's grand opening day. It's just before 9 o'clock. I've dropped Drake off and we are on our way to the new Goodwill, Craig and Revere.
The next right toward Revere Street, then turn right onto Revere Street.
It's just gone 9:16 and we're pulling up to Goodwill. It looks crazy. There's a line around the block. Let's go up to the very front here. I'm seeing the executives out front. This is so exciting.
Right. Take the next right toward Revere Street, then turn right onto Revere Street.
It's 9:20. The parking lot is absolutely packed. I'm parked outside Popeyes, which is several hundred feet away from the entrance. But no matter, we found a spot. I'm not expecting to find a cart. I'm sure there's hundreds of people inside. The first 200 received a $5 Goodwill gift card and a tote. But let's battle the madness and go inside and see what's going on. We're coming up to the entrance. There are still people pouring in. This is so exciting. I'm really happy this is so successful. The line has died down, so we are walking straight in. Oh my goodness, look at this. Let's scoot around this side. Hello, thank you so much. We're seeing all sorts of familiar faces. The aisles are absolutely packed to the brim. The checkout line is massive. Oops, excuse me. Let's go see if a couple of the things that we saw yesterday are still on the shelves. I very much doubt it. We can't even move in here. But this is quite the experience. As you can see, it's really loud, lots of people. They don't have any music, which is wonderful. We saw the cat tapestry down one of these aisles yesterday. So let's have a look, see if by any chance it is still over here on the shelf. Oh my goodness, would you believe it is still here? Kitty cat piece, look. It's $4. Vintage tag, made in Italy. I didn't dream it was still going to be here, but here it is. I'm just going to keep filming here. People have carts stacked to the brim. This is the sporting goods aisle. I see a familiar face.
I managed to see a few things.
Look what Danny has. You'll have to go over to her channel to see all the details. But this place is crazy! Let's keep going around the corner here. We are heading over to that small square shelving unit that we saw so many things yesterday.
Did you see the price? Yeah, no, but they said they'd hold it up front for me.
Thank you. This is a fun little wall pocket. It's metal, it's $5, and it matches all these little watering cans and the rooster. Got some yard stakes, a big M, and metals over here. So many of the things we saw yesterday are already gone. But that is exciting for Goodwill. I really hope they have a record-breaking day. The Murano is still here. Would you believe it? $7.99, but it's still here. It has paperwork inside. Let's grab that. We liked this piece as well. I think I might have to go over to the bag section because there are no carts available. We're just sort of filling our arms here. This is the best idea I've had all day to grab a bag. Let's do this one. New Orleans. It's going to pop my stuff inside while it's on the shelf. So hopefully nothing gets broken and we can grab it here. Let's see. Okay, we have our New Orleans bag with stuff inside. This way I can still film. I don't have a cart, there are none left. But let's keep going. I'm struggling to remember exactly what we looked at yesterday that I wanted. But as you can see, it really is a madhouse. I don't think I've ever experienced anything like this before. Let's make our way back. I still want to have a look at that big corner shelf that's over here. I'm sure it's quite picked through by now. Are those Laurel Birch style cats still there? No, of course they're not. Let's see. The gold leafy tree is here. This is a little trinket box for 99 cents. I am going to guess, let's see if I'm right. I'm going to guess that the little paint glow, let's see. Are you done? This matches. Some Polish pottery. Is that a spoon rest? Is this, let's see, glass shell. It's $14.99 and made in China as well. So, ooh, these candlesticks are pretty though. Let's see. These are party light. They're $5.99. I do like those. Here's a beautiful bookend. It's stone, but sadly it has a crack all the way across, and it's $8. So I think I'm going to pass on that. We've got a chicken back here. Ooh, it's a souvenir piece. La Trattoria restaurant from Bermuda. It's fancy. Ooh, look at the trinket box. That is pretty. 99 cents. Let's make sure the clasp works here. One-handed. Let's see. Yep, it appears to work and click closed. Want a gold bar?
I know. It's a bank.
It looks quite realistic, actually. Oh, that's fun.
Save up for your gold bar.
Some glass down here. Let's look at this. That's depression glass. We've got pottery. Let's see, let's scoot our way around here. Got some more candlesticks. These are artisan. Let's see. They are signed. These are quite lovely. It says Katie Clayworks. Let's grab these. Everything is going here in my shoulder bag, which is the best idea I've had in a while. Hopefully nothing gets broken, but I don't really have a choice. Ooh, here's a pretty little glass perfume. I don't think I'm going to risk putting that in my bag, so I'll leave it for somebody else. Big glass mushroom here. That's quite heavy. $7. I think we'll leave that one. You could actually put a tea light back up in there. This piece is kind of crazy. It's a snake head with fangs. Is that a rattler? But several of you got after me last time for not picking up that tarantula spider. So $5. Let's grab this one. Ooh, look, pottery. That is beautiful. $2.99. It's a little candlestick or a bud vase. That actually matches the piece we got last time at Goodwill. So let's grab it. And our snake is going to go into the bag. The line is literally going all the way around the store at this point. Here's a little brass balloon unicorn, super duper fun. $5.99. Let's look at this. Oh, her hand is broken. That's really a shame because it's a lovely piece. Let's pop that back. Oops. What else do we have? I see some cobalt glass. Chicken. These are French. Let's definitely grab these chicken egg cups. I'm getting a little bit worried about my bag, but fingers crossed everything will make it. More pottery here. Let's look at this. Oh, $14.99, set of 3 pieces. I don't know where the other 2 are. I think we stumbled on something really good here. This is a vintage mask, possibly Balinese. It is $10, but the quality and detail of this is incredible. And I have a feeling it's up over $100 value. Whoops! Throwing frying pans. There's another mask here. A little bit similar. Not as nice quality, and oh, it's got a massive crack down the side, so I think we'll leave that one on the shelf. Nobody's over here on the Christmas shelf, so let's have a look, just because it's easy to get to. These look like Dr. Seuss trees, very Whoville. All sorts of ornaments, decorations, lots of platters. This is the line to check out, going all the way around the back of the store. Oh goodness, look at this advent calendar. That's fantastic. There's a piece over here that I saw last night, and I didn't think it was still going to be here, but it is. Let's see if we can possibly reach over and grab it in just a sec. Excuse me, may I grab that piece real quick?
I'm sorry.
No worries, thank you.
Oh, that's cute.
Here it is. It's a little nativity scene carved out of wood. It's just lovely, $5. My bag is getting quite full. Glass aisle seems to be quite untouched. Lots of lovely pieces that we saw last night. I really like these glasses. They're made in France, but I don't think they would survive to the checkout since we don't have a card. This beautiful pot back here is still here, surprisingly. But I just don't know without a cart how I'm going to get that up to the counter. Trying to film for you and battle the crowds. We're in the metal aisle, but I've spotted a little trinket box. I think it's a Marjolaine Bastin. I reach over, there's people all the way around me. Ooh, 99 cents, yes, look. Little MB for Marjolaine Bastin. These usually have a little message inside. May joy find you today. That's lovely. Let's get it into the bag. Metal sculptures. This is interesting. She almost looks like a mermaid. Let's see. $10 on that. It's just a bit too much for me for resale. This aisle is kitcheny bits, plates and dishes. Here's a reverse painted sunflower, definitely a modern piece. The shelves are definitely less stacked than they were last night, which is really, really great. Some blue and white here. This looks English. Yes, English Country Inns, Grindley from Staffordshire, England. Quite nice, $12.99 for 3. I'm seeing a really pretty glass piece under here with flowers. So let's see if we can unstack. Ooh, some crystalline plates. Those are nice. Probably Pier 1, are they? Artistic accents. Let's see, what is this? And is it signed? Quite a pretty piece. I'm not seeing a signature. It's reverse painted. Given our circumstance with no cart and a full bag, I think we are going to leave that one for somebody else. We have some lusterware plates here. 2 saucers, 2 plates. Unfortunately, no cups with them. Really pretty peach tones with a blue edge. $9 on those. Ooh, look at this too. Another stack here. These are quite unique. They almost look like lusterware combined with cloisonne. So I don't know if I'm brave enough, A, to get this to the register, and B, to ship it, but I wanted to show you it here. Look at that, $12.99. But I think without a cart, the risk is too great. So I got smart and rolled up the cat tapestry to free up my other hand. And we're just going to have a browse through the linens, mostly because everywhere else is just super duper crazy. Where did we find that? I think it was here, was it? Again, totally amazing that linen was still hanging there. Brand name wool blankets can be really, really valuable. So we're just having a flip through the blankets here to see if there is anything worth having. Wool tends to stand out because it's very, very dense and nice quality. I found a beautiful Turkish bowl. Look at this, hand painted. It's just gorgeous. However, it is $10. Look at this llama. So cute. Oh, she is $5. I could expect to sell her for maybe 12 to 15, so I think we'll have to leave her on the shelf. Our bag is completely full, so I think it's time to find the end of the checkout line. Baggies on this end cap, teddy bears. Not really sure what they're for. We've got shot glasses, lots and lots of cutlery. And this is the line to pay. The line is wrapping around the whole store, but luckily we can browse while we're waiting. This is an Oleg Cassini piece in the box. It is a taper candle holder, crystal. Let's see if we can, $13 on that. There's the signature. It's a lovely piece, but that price just doesn't work for me for resale. Let's see, this looks like a Fontanini little angel girl with a lamb. Here is, oh, I have to move up. Got some Funko Pops here. I have to keep moving. Ooh, look, Noah Syndergaard. He is a baseball player, a pitcher. He played for the Angels and the Dodgers. Oh, he lost his head. Oh my goodness. Let's get him put together and back on the shelf. We made it out. Luckily, there was one register taking cash, and I just happened to have an emergency $100 in my purse. So that allowed us to circumvent the huge line and get out much more quickly. Seriously, the line proper was a 3-hour wait, and I think I got out of there in maybe an hour and a half. And here we go with a rundown of the top 5 best-selling items from my last haul. At number 5, the vintage Kimple ceramic deer. I paid $1.69 for the pair, and I sold them for $25. Coming in at number 4, the beautiful handmade mosaic tile. I paid $5 for it, and I sold it for $38. Coming in at number 3, the vintage African hand-beaded glass animals. I had 4 pairs: giraffes, lions, crocodiles, and elephants. And I sold them for $51 per pair. Coming in at number 2, the hard-to-find Ray Dunn Bloom textured birdhouse with the birdie on the back. I paid $6 for it, and I sold it for $81. And at number 1, the best-selling item from my last haul, the one that was most in demand, the wooden coasters in the elephant holder. I paid $8 for them, and I sold them for $30. Now, if you didn't see the segment where I apply mineral oil to these coasters, go back and watch. You won't believe the difference that it made. Here on my table is everything we found at the new Goodwill. Now, I know it looks like a lot, and it is, but I ended up grabbing another bag as well as the white New Orleans bag to put my finds in. At that point, it was so overwhelming to film that I stopped. This bag, I don't think it's a real guess because the logo looks completely wrong to me. Hi, Ziggy. It is Disney Mickey Mouse logoed, as you can see, a really nice heavy woven material. It's got 3 pockets on each side, so you could actually use it as a diaper bag, and an oval bottom. It's ever such a nice bag. It's got shoulder handles and carrying handles. I paid up for it $14.99. I am going to ask $40. I also found this lovely little evening bag. It's sort of iridescent, beaded, and opens to sort of a silky material. It's not... there's no brand name on it, but it's ever so lovely. Really swanky for the evening. I paid up for it $8. I am asking $28. Let's start over here with the lovely little trinket box. Now, the paint does not glow. I thought for sure these little white freckles were going to glow in the dark, but it is a lovely, lovely piece. Beautiful green and red. Ziggy's having a look as usual. Ever so in the way, my love. Thank you. I am asking $22 on the trinket box. These 2 pieces are matching. I believe they are alabaster. Really, really heavy. Lovely, lovely yellow color with a grey vein in them. Obviously, this one's a pair. I'm asking $24. This one matches it, and it's a candle holder, and I actually put a flicker candle in. Looks like somebody used an actual candle and got a bit too hot there, but I will include this flicker candle. It takes one of those flat batteries, quite inexpensive on Amazon, but I'll include it. $24 on the matching little candle holder. I suppose you could, if you wanted to, use it to elevate your pair as a riser, so that would be an option. Back here is our lovely carved wood nativity piece. I love the grain of this. I believe it is olive wood, and I'm asking $36. Back here we have the lovely, lovely cat tapestry. So after I've finished with all the other bits, I'll clear the table and open this out so we can see it properly. Wooden bowls have been selling ever so well for me, so I wanted to bring you a couple here. This one's lovely. It's assembled different colors and types of wood. There is a mark on the bottom quite hard to read, but this would make a lovely console bowl, trinket dish, candy dish, whatever you'd like. I'm asking $24. This one is a brand I really like, Lipper. They make ever such good salad bowls and little bowls. They last really, really well. Sometimes have a problem with the wood splitting, especially in dry climates, as we have here in Las Vegas. But these hold up really, really well with a bit of TLC and mineral oil. I'm asking $14 on the little Lipper bowl. So excited about this, so that it was still there for the grand opening. This is Murano, and amazingly it has its certificate of authenticity in it. Vecchia Murano Glass Factory, made in Italy. Open it up, it has several languages, guarantee, no date unfortunately, that's a bit of a shame. But it has all the contact information. Oh, 1989, the logo says. But here is the logo, and it's actually echoed within the design, which I thought was a really interesting feature. If I can find it for you. There it is. There's the logo, the same as is on the guarantee. Beautiful piece, 24 karat gold finish there. I'm asking $38 on the Murano vase, which will come with its certificate. These are artisan pottery. The artist is Katie Clayworks. Lovely color combination. It reminds me a little bit of English Denby pieces. They are taper candlesticks, and I'm asking $48 on the pair. This piece, look at this guy. He's having a conversation with the cat. Ziggy, what you doing? This is Spanish. It's a lovely bud vase, blue and white with flowers on it. Signed on the bottom and made in Spain. I am asking $24 on the bud vase. Look at this mask. It's absolutely fantastic. The detail is incredible. It does have a couple of little paint chips which could be easily touched up. It's obviously carved, as you can see there. We paid up for it, $10. It's got a hole through and a leather strap for hanging. I'm asking $65. I believe it to be Balinese. Correct me please if I'm wrong. I know you do in the comments, and I really appreciate all of your input. This fellow is lovely. He is carved in a sort of scrimshaw style and then inked over. Really quite weighty. I believe he is a resin composite, signed on the bottom there. Let's see. Old fellow with a fishing pole and fish and a hat. It's just really nicely done. I am asking $28. This vase is wood. It looks like ceramic, but it is beautifully polished mango wood, I believe. Very, very sleek, minimalist and modern. I'm asking $38. I can't resist a Golden Knight bobblehead. This is William Carlson, and after this segment I'm going to show you how to take Sharpie like this off of the box. It's very, very easy. Really good tool to have up your sleeve if you do a lot of thrifting. I'm asking $22 on the Carlson bobblehead. We have another bobblehead here. We saw it on the shelf and I couldn't figure out why I knew Monkey Knife Fight. And then I remembered it's on an old episode of the Simpsons cartoon. So I thought I would grab it. $3. I can't find another one like it online. So I'm a bit of a loss at how to price it. It may be quite rare. If anyone's familiar with this piece, please do leave me a comment. It's a bit out of my wheelhouse, not my usual pickup, but I couldn't leave it behind. Much more my style over here. We've got some pottery, lovely little candle holder. I think it might be signed. There's a little circular mark there, quite faint. It is beautiful, such lovely quality. I'm asking $24. This is Polish pottery. When I was shopping, I ran into Danny and she had a matching pitcher, maybe a jug, but unfortunately it was so crazed, really badly cracked and damaged. It's hard to see in the lights of the store, but we had to leave that behind. Polish pottery has the mark here. I am asking $16 on the spoon rest. These are fantastic. If you are a chicken or rooster fan, how about some French cobalt glass egg cups? They are marked France on the bottom. And I am asking $24 on the pair. No damage, lovely cobalt glass. Those are super. If you don't like snakes, close your eyes for a minute because I found this rattler. Now, as I mentioned, I think in the video, I got a lot of grief for not picking up the big spider in Lucite the other week, so I thought I'd better grab this fellow for $5. Turns out these are ever so valuable. Online they're selling from anywhere from 50 up into the hundreds. This guy has fangs, he's quite scary, and I am asking $65 on the vintage rattlesnake face. Lovely little trinket box here. Asian theme, little lady. Looks like she's surprising this fellow with a pair of new shoes or something similar. Nice clasp. Nicely made. It's not marked, but I am asking $18. Another trinket box here. This one is Marjolaine Bastin, one of my favorite designers. She makes super figurines and cards and all sorts of bits. Inside it says, "May joy find you today," with a little flower. It's a Hallmark piece. Again, $18 on the trinket box. Look at this whale. He is so fabulous. His little expression is amazing. I've never actually seen anything like him before. He appears to be one piece of wood made in Thailand. Lovely decorative piece. If you have a nautical theme, I'm asking $38 on the whale. Sorry, Ziggy. These two pieces are vintage Italian. They are serving platters, but I think they make excellent decor. They're marked made in Italy there. I am asking $28 on each of them. Let me show you this. Little nut dish trinket tray with a handle. Again, made in Italy there. Very, very nice pieces, $28. This is the Austrian crystal bowl that I had my eye on, and amazingly, it was still there. The brand is Lux of Austria. I love this floral design. I believe it is from the 1960s. I'm asking $48 on the Luxe crystal serving dish. If you see something you would like to purchase, please send me an email. It's thriftingvegas.tiffany@gmail.com. Please include your name, your address, the item you're interested in, and your offer. I know I always say if you fall in love with something, please don't hesitate to offer a few dollars over asking price to give yourself the best chance at buying the item. Do stay tuned. I'm going to show you how to remove Sharpie from the Will Carlson box. Also, perhaps we'll put a little bit of mineral oil on this bowl to see how it comes up. If you enjoyed the video, please watch through to the end and watch another one. I have links on the end screen to another video you might enjoy, and also a playlist where you can just click on that and my videos will run and you don't have to touch a thing. Oh goodness, would you look at this fabulous piece? The cat tapestry. It's a vintage Italian piece. Look at this tag, made in Italy. Absolutely fantastic. Here is the back. It's finished on the edges. And it's in lovely condition. I don't think it was ever actually displayed, perhaps just folded in a drawer. It does have a little bit of a crease mark, as if it was folded into four. But these cats are lovely, peering over a garden wall with little flowers, maybe geraniums. It's just beautiful. The colors are vibrant and rich. You could easily pop it on a hanger, hang it on the wall. Let's stand by and I will give you the measurements in just a sec. Absolutely beautiful piece. I am asking $75. I have my tape measure laid out. This lovely piece measures 40 inches in width, and it is just about 19, a little over 19 inches wide. Just a reminder that as you're watching my videos, items available for purchase will appear in thumbnail below the video. If you click on the thumbnail, it will take you straight to my online store, thriftingvegas.com, where you can browse and purchase items that we have thrifted together. If you shop at Goodwill, you'll know that they mark prices on their items with Sharpie, and it can be really, really difficult to remove. But I have an easy trick to get Sharpie off of packaging like this in about 5 seconds with the help of a dry erase marker. All you're going to do is scribble directly over the Sharpie, and then really, really quickly wipe it off. You might have to do it a couple of times, but then you'll never know it was there. Here is our little lipper bowl. Let's take the price tag off of it. I've got my trusty Howard Butcher Block Conditioner, food safe mineral oil. I'm going to give it a shake, and then this is super easy. We're just going to dribble a little bit of this oil into the bowl, and I'm hoping that you'll see an immediate difference. It appears to be a little bit dry. I don't know if you can see just there. But let's rub it around and see if we can tell. This bowl isn't too bad compared to some of the ones we've treated in the past. But when you live in a dry climate like Nevada, Las Vegas, it's really important to condition your wooden pieces with the foods grade mineral oil so they don't dry out and crack. This wasn't so bad, but I can definitely tell a difference. Let me give it a good rub over and I'll come right back. I didn't honestly think there was going to be this much of a difference, but it was drier than I thought. Now it's as good as new, conditioned and moisturized. And this butcher block conditioner is food grade mineral oil, so you can use it for candy, chips, whatever you would like, or even as a console bowl for change or your keys. Puppy, puppy, puppy! Let's go. Rio. Did you get it? Did you get it? Let's go. Come on. Okay. Let's go, guys. Come on. Let's go. Straight into it. Oh, stinker. There. Bear's not too impressed with the pedal. Rio. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Did you find a puddle, Ree? Did you find a puddle? There. Come see. Says, I don't like the puddle, Mom. Looks like that rain's coming this way, huh? Hi, Ray. I don't know if you can see her. Rio loves just to sleep upside down on the floor here. The dogs are shedding like crazy. It's spring, and Bear is over here on the couch. It looks like he's been in the blankets here. Where's your face? Hi. Hi. Hey, big fella. Are you tired?